My name's Tim Westerger, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. My original intention was to help musicians. I'm a musician myself, and I spent about 10 years before Pandora playing in bands, living out of a van, sort of being a working artist. And I have long sort of tried to find a way to help musicians find an audience is the biggest problem for them. So I initially thought that was my principal goal for the company, not realizing it would become a radio. But it's still a cornerstone of our mission, is once we become a large radio, our ability to sort of help musicians find their audiences and sort of build a musician's middle class. I think the music industry definitely needs to survive. Music is a cornerstone of 20 hours a week of everybody's life. I think that what's going to save it is an infrastructure of which we're a part that'll connect musicians and a much bigger collection of musicians more efficiently to their audiences. And I think the web is sort of central to that solution. Right now, we're enjoying this growth and trying to sort of keep our heads above water. And it takes just our entire focus just to manage that properly and take advantage of opportunities. So, what happens down the road will happen to us and not vice versa. I think it's a very valuable company in the long run. The toughest choice we've had to make since launching it is shutting off our international listeners. So about a year into the service, we had to start IP blocking folks outside the U.S. for lack of a license. And that was really probably the hardest day in the company's history. I think over time, licensing will get figured out. These services need to be available everywhere. I think they're good for musicians and listeners. So it's just a matter of working out the licensing structure. It's easier said than done, but it'll happen eventually. Technology I admire most are the mapping technologies, the things that Google's doing, sort of mapping the globe, local neighborhoods, the ability that gives you to browse around, those details, that just blows my mind. The gadget I would really like to have, be a mobile device, one that streams audio, one that has an awareness of my location and of my musical preferences, and that can give me geo-targeted, real-time recommendations about music I'll like, where it's happening, give me tips on local concerts, connecting with other folks, listening to that music, kind of my personal curator of my musical existence.